100 subscribers. That is such a number that I never even would have dreamed to get, at least in this short amount of time. I am so thankful for all of you guys. My real life friends who's helped me through this journey, who's supported me throughout, the people I've met on Xbox, and everybody that's at least commented or liked my video. There is not one comment that I've seen that's been hateful, and there's only one dislike. And that's something astonishing to me. That's something that I never see on other videos, and that makes me feel so wonderful that it feels like what I'm doing is not a worthless trek. It feels like what I'm doing is something worthwhile, and it's not wasted time, and I can't thank you guys enough for giving me that feeling. Recently I discovered a YouTuber named Markiplier who has very quickly became both my inspiration and my favorite YouTuber. In his 8 million subscriber video, at the end of it, he described that something that tears him apart is he can't thank each and every individual one of you 8 million people. And that honestly feels so sad to me. I can't imagine how that must feel to have 8 million people but you can't talk to them, or at least all individually. You can try, but you can't get there. It's gotta be horrible. So I got to thinking, in my YouTube channel, I have 100 subscribers. I can thank you guys. Keep in mind though that nobody in this video is going to have their real name said. It's going to be either a nickname or a gamertag, because I don't want to say people's real names, except for one person, but that's an exception. I would like to thank my great friend, Smitty. Now, Smitty has been not only my friend, but he's also the first subscriber that I ever had. Looking through all these, the order I went in is I looked through all of my subscribers, and then I went through all my videos, and then I thanked people. He's the very first. He's the first subscriber that I ever had, and that's insane to me. Next, I'd like to thank my friend, The One Russian. The One Russian is also a real-life friend, and he has a very particular reason why I'd like to thank him, and that is because he says he laughs. When I say that, you know when you watch a video, you usually like blow more air out of your nose than usual. You're just like, yeah, that's funny. No, he actually laughs out loud, and that actually meant quite a bit to me. I usually love to hear feedback on my videos, and when he says something like that, something that I don't even do to videos that I watch, that's something that makes me feel like what I'm doing isn't nonsense, isn't worthless. Next, DutchBoy112. I would like to thank you for making Underglow look bad. Next, I'd like to thank GoatMilkman513. And this is also for a particular reason. It would be about midnight on a Thursday night, and I would come to school and be ready to sit down with all my friends and be like, hey guys, I posted a video, and he is unbelievably fast at finding it. He'll just say, usually, that he watched it at 1 in the morning, an hour after I posted it, and he tells me, hey man, good job on making that video. I'm like, I didn't even tell you about it. That's so cool. Next, we have Jordan. Jordan, I would like to thank you for existing, still. Next, I'd like to thank my cousin Carrot. That's not his real name. I'd like to thank him for being under the 300 mark in all of my videos. I'd like to thank Koroshenko. I want to thank him for a couple reasons. One of them is definitely for being my friend, but also because he's believed in me for 3 years. Back when Black Ops 2 came out, we used to play all the time, me and him, and also some other people that I've mentioned already. And I used to say all the time, yo, I'm gonna start up a YouTube, because I've been doing this DJ thing for a long time, but it's been hard to record. So I was just joking, I'm gonna start up a YouTube someday, and he said, do it. Because no one else will. And here I am, and I'm so happy he's told me this, and I'm so happy that he still cares. Next is Silverplane. Silverplane, whatever the numbers are, I don't remember, so you're not gonna find his gamertag. Silverplane has a very specific reason why I want to thank him. It's because he gives me criticism. I would post something like DJ Trolling 6, and then I would join his Xbox Live party and say, hey man, did you watch my video? And he said, yes, but I liked the 5th one better because this specific thing. And that helps me. That does help me. It tells me what to put in my next videos. Next, I'd like to thank Steven, because Steven keeps my spirits high. Next, I'd like to thank Steve, because Steve edits my videos. That's gonna look so stupid. Only 2 people get that, and only 2 people are gonna be laughing at this. Next, I'd like to thank Cameron. I spelled it right. I spelled it right for you, man. I'd like to thank him for going out of his way to make us laugh. He, me, Steve, and Steven have all been great friends for a while, and he decides that instead of texting me where he's at, he's gonna send me a video text of him being on his bike, looking like he's struggling, being like, "I'm on my way!" It's very funny to me. I'm glad to be his friend. This next guy is so important to me. He is the reason that I'm here. His name is Epizel. He's somebody that I thanked for pursuing my dream for me. So if I want to thank him for anything, I want to thank him for being my inspiration for doing YouTube. Next, I would like to thank the entirety of the Fine Clan. Fine Clan, I actually had to watch the entire video again because I honestly really did like it. This isn't me being cocky. I actually really did like how they rapped. They rapped about like a homeless man. I thought, this is so nice. They're gonna rap about homeless people and like telling them everything's okay. No, they just went down and down below until it got more and more offensive, and that's so funny to me. So I would like to thank them for basically rapping. I would also like to thank Avenged Neos for sucking, Pantherman99 for being very unique, my good sir, Savage Reflex for being a pterodactyl, I guess. I remember there was one of my videos where I joined a game and this man was just doing a pterodactyl noise. I don't really know. Now I'd like to thank a very large crowd of people, but I'd like to narrow it down to at least a couple of them. So this is to everybody who's asked if we got this, but that's a lot of people. So I'd like to thank the people who've asked me it 40 times in a row. I'm talking about the people who, when I say, yeah, dude, we got this, man, and have that whole music spin-off and everything, and then they immediately ask me it afterwards. I would like to thank you guys. Don't know why you ask it twice. I'd like to thank the giant deep-voiced man for, being rad. Now this guy's important too. I'd like to thank Twiz, for not taking crap from children, okay? He and I are good friends now, so you might be seeing him in the future for quite a while. Earlier in that particular video, there was a man named StarHunter05 who was catbug and also stopped swearing. He was the child who didn't get crap taken from him. Anyway, I'd like to thank LP Vin for camping at the speed of light. He was the dude in the Usain Bolt lobby that was just laying down. Honestly, if you were given the ability to fly, would you walk on the sidewalk or would you fly? I don't know. Now let's go to O Alpha Dog O for being my 1,000,000th person who doesn't believe that's my real voice over there. In the game, I would say one of my DJ things and he'd be like, "Oh, I thought that was his real voice." It's still my real voice, I swear, I promise you. Next, I would like to thank Shooter, Numbers, X's, and stuff for actually a very genuine reason. He is the last person to ask if we got this for a while. I don't know if you noticed, but dumb little me decided it'd be a good idea to fresh start. Don't do it. You reset your emblems. So nobody's going to be asking me that until I'm level 50, and that won't happen for a little while, so the real Donatello, I would like to thank you for thinking that I beatbox. He was the dude in the video who was like, I said something, and he was like, "Man, you're good at beatboxing." Thanks! Now this last part is difficult for me to say, because I know it's difficult for some of you to hear, because I didn't get to you. But it's definitely not the least important. I'm not saying I forget you guys, but I'd like to thank you guys. You guys means everybody that I've missed so far, or everybody that I didn't quite get to, and it sucks that I can't get to you, because I know that there's definitely time for me to, but I can't remember. So if you are there, let me know. I hate to not give you credit, because everybody I've been with has been the coolest person ever. Everybody I've met on this journey has been one of my favorite people to talk to. I'm happy to speak to you guys anytime. So with that, I could say it 1,000,000 times, but it's up to you if you want to believe me or not. So without further ado, bye.